Welcome back to another episode of Kotlin Bootcamp for Programmers. In this episode, I'm going to teach you about the map. Wait, map? It was already discussed in the previous section, but why this map? This is not a map collection or the data structure map. It is an extension function. Map extension function. What map does, basically map extension function enable you to apply a transformation to all elements. It means it does a transformation each and every element in a collection. It takes a transformer function as a lambda parameters. For example, I have a list of numbers 1, 2 or 1, minus 2, 3, minus 4, 5 and 6. Now I want to double each and every elements in the list. How I can do that? Using the map function doubled, and I want to use these numbers, and I want to double each and every elements with the help of map. And this map, it takes only one parameter. It is a transform lambda function. It needs a lambda parameters. So what will be the lambda parameters? For example, I wanna the lambda parameter. First one is a parameter that we want to send. And now how we can use this x? We want to use x as a times 2. It means every time take this element and multiply that elements by the 2. First one 1 multiplied by 2, 1 is 2, and minus 2 multiplied by 2, minus 4, like this. Every time it will come here and multiply the elements, and it will return the result as a double list. Now what if I want to change something? I want to multiply it by 3. Now val triple, I want to store that in a triple. Now equal to numbers dot map. Now it needs a transformer or a transform lambda function. So basically what it does, by default we can have it. It means every time each and every element we can access that each and every element using the context object of it. It is the context object that we can access each and every element. I want to use it. It means 8 times 3. It means every time come here and get the elements and triple the elements every time you want. I can go here and I can remove this space, and it is the simple way. Or what if I want to for example I want to find the square of each and every element? How we can do a val square, like I hope this is the correct way, and this is the correct spell. Numbers dot map. I means find an each element and times itself. I means I want to find the square of it. So what if we print each and every elements? We calculate it. First one is the numbers itself. So we have the numbers itself. I don't want to print the numbers. I want to print the double. I want to print the second time the triple. Sorry for this, triple. And the third one is the square. Println is square. Now if you see the output here, so first one we will see here the number itself, and here I want to change every time I want to do. I means I want to have the triple. I want to have the double of each and every elemental list. So I have 2 minus 4 and 3 is 6, minus 4 is minus 8, and 5 is 10, and minus 6 is minus 12. And this is the triple. I want to find the triple of each and every element. So this is the lambda expression that we are passing to the map, and this map will get do this operation for each and every items and return the result for us, and it will store into the triples. So by default I can print that. so it will not change anything in the original list. So if I print that list by default original one, the numbers, so this map, it will not change anything in the original numbers. We have the original number here, but it will change, it will operate something. It will send the lambda function, it will operate something, and it will return the result, and then we can store the result here. But default, it will not change anything itself. For example, if I use the numbers dot remove, because it is the list of, it should be mutable list of. I change the list into mutable list, and if I remove that, so I means I can remove something. I can remove the one here, so I'm not storing that, just I can remove the list. Here, as you see, I can change the list itself. As you see, I can change the list itself, but here this transformation will not change anything in the list. It will bring us itself. As you see, we transform the list. We have 2, we have 3 here, and as you see, we don't have 1. We remove the 1 here at the end. Now then we have 1, 4 and 9. We have the square of that values. So by default, it will not change anything in the itself, the number, and it will do a operation, and after operation it will return for us, and this operation will be for each and every elements of in the list or map or set that we can apply for them. Even we can have a set. For example, let's create a set val. For example, I want to create a set of numbers. I want to have set of I want to keep it as an integer. Now set of integer 1, 2, 5, minus 3 or minus 4 or minus 5, like this. Now I can use the map here to print or to find the square of these numbers. Let's do that. Just I want to print, I want to show you directly how we can do that. Set numbers dot dot map, and after map we can send this lambda function I created here. Control C and paste. As you see, you can send this lambda function here. And now if I run the program here, as you see at the end, I can have this 1, 4, 25, 9 and 25. That means I'm finding the map of each elements in the inside. Well, let's create a new function and call that function inside this map. How we can create a function? I want to create a function that add elements, add each and every elements by 10. That I want to specify that 10. Now definitely it will take a value. It will be x and integer value, and this 10 or x will add the value. I want to store that x plus 10. Every time it will take x and it will add with 10 and return the value for us. So here basically I'm not returning anything. I want to return that as a, so if I use colon and integer, it means we will return the integer value. But by default, if we use the equal sign and after that we have expression, Kotlin will return that without using this return argument. Now here inside map, I want to use that function add inside, and I want to use this 8 as a parameter. Every time I add this value, if I run the program again here, it will get the elements from the list and it will add each and every elements by 10. For example, here first one is 1 here, and it will add by 10. It will be 11, 12, 15 here, 15, and here minus 3. 10 minus 3, it will be 7. 10 minus 5, it will be 5. So basically what we can do, I can remove this one also. Even though here also I can use .8 dot plus 10 like this. I can use 8 dot plus 10. the same thing we can get the result here also. So this is it for this video, and see you soon on the next video.